People think I avoid the edge of the platform because I'm afraid of being pushed. You hear about that sometimes. Arguments, drunks, accidents. I let them think that. It's easier than explaining the real reason. It was winter, 3 years ago. I was working a late shift at a small logistics office near the harbor of Sendai. Data entry, nothing important, just enough to cover rent. That night, my boss decided a report had to be finished before morning. By 11, everyone else was gone. It was just me, the hum of the computers, and trucks somewhere out on the highway. When I finally stepped outside, it was after 1. It was cold. So cold. The streets were empty, except for a convenience store sign buzzing in the distance. The last train going towards my neighborhood was at 1:22 a.m. I had time. The station was small, 2 platforms, an overpass, busy during rush hour, dead at night. Inside, no staff, just a gate and a vending machine humming to itself. On the opposite side of the platform, an old woman sat alone with a canned coffee. She didn't look up. I sat on the bench and let myself relax. The first sound I heard was faint, easy to ignore, a slow scrape sound. I assumed it was wind or loose gravel shifting, and then I heard it again, a slow scrape. This time closer, harder, against the concrete. I stood. The tracks gleamed under the light. Nothing there. Scrape. Steady now. Rhythmic. Across the way, the old woman didn't react. Then the smell hit. Old blood has a smell. Metallic. Sour. Like iron left out in the damp air too long. The cold suddenly felt sharp. I stepped towards the yellow line and leaned out just slightly. Something moved between the rails. Low. Wrong. At first I thought it was an injured dog. Then it slid to the right. It was a girl. Or the top half of one. From the waist up, she wore a dark school uniform with a sailor collar. Her blouse was soaked through with dark stains. Her hair hung in a matted bob around her face. Below the waist, there was nothing. No legs, no hips. Just torn fabric and something dark dragging behind her. Teke, teke, teke. Click, clack. My stomach dropped. I knew that sound. Teke teke. The girl cut in half by a train, who crawled along the tracks at night. If you see her, you run. If she catches you, she'll cut you in half. I had laughed at these stories, but now, she's here. As she got closer to me, she looked up, her neck making a soft popping sound. As she crawled along the ground, her elbows making that same distinct sound. Teke, teke, teke. Click, clack. Her fingers hooked over the edge of the platform. She pulled. There's no way she should have been able to lift herself that high. I stumbled back. My bag fell. She slammed into the platform in one sudden violent motion. Not a climb. Almost like a glitch. 1 second on the tracks. The next, on the concrete. The smell hit hard. Her body jerked forward in a burst of speed, unnaturally fast. I scrambled to my feet, bag long forgotten, and I ran. My shoes pounded against the platform. Behind me, I could hear her. Scrape. Thud. Scrape. The sound overlapped, looping in my ears like it was echoing off the walls. The stairs were ahead. I hit them and slipped halfway up. My knees cracked against the edge of the step. Pain flared white hot. The scraping was on the stairs now. I could hear her. Close. I didn't look back. I forced myself up, burst through the gates, out onto the freezing streets. I didn't stop running until my lungs burned and my legs shook. When I finally looked back, the station stood silent, empty. No scraping. No girl. The next day I told myself it was exhaustion, until I checked the news. A small article in a local section, no photo. A high school student had died on that very line in an accidental fall, it said. That was it. And now even to this day, I have never worked a night shift again. And now, when I stand on a train platform, I stand with my back to the wall. Sometimes late at night when the station is nearly empty, I hear it again. Faint at first. Teke, teke, teke. Click, Clack.